Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon,
I'm your girl, Toya.
and this is the Be Different Podcast. Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. As the intro just stated, I'm your host, Solomon. I'm here with my mom.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Toya.
Oh, yeah, man. We just back with another episode of the Be Different Podcast. Man, like we said on the last episode, this ain't nothing new for y'all. But for the new listeners, like I said, man, I'm your host, Solomon. Here my mom. Like she said, her name is Toya. And y'all can listen to the Be Different Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all at the Be Different Podcast.
As always, you can follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_BeDifferent Podcast, Twitter @_BeDifferent Pod. Y'all go on YouTube and subscribe and like our channel at the Be Different Podcast.
Oh, yeah, man. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's episode. Man, y'all, I'm going to be honest, y'all, before we get into the episode. We've been doing this podcast thing for a long time, it seems like.
Yeah.
For the podcast, this episode 17.
Yeah, that's 17 weeks.
And then y'all, for the people that don't know, y'all know we drop on Tuesday. I mean, Talk Game Tuesday gonna be episode 7.
Yeah, we've been doing it,
Hey,
y'all.
yeah.
We getting bigger and better. We can't wait to announce. We're gonna announce it next week,
Yeah,
or
next
maybe
week.
even on Top Game Tuesday.
Yeah.
But we got a huge announcement coming up. Y'all just
Yeah,
stay
just
tuned.
stay tuned,
Keep
man.
listening. We still working out some details, but
Man,
just stay tuned.
yeah,
We
just
promise
stay
y'all.
tuned for real, man. Big things are coming. We
Yes.
gonna stay consistent for y'all, man. So y'all just stay consistent with us, listening and download, man. For real.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but as we're recording, we got the Alabama-Kentucky game on. Alabama just scored.
I know. I was gonna say that, but I was gonna wait
Wait
until we
till
get in
it-
college, because y'all
but-
know we start with high school.
Yeah, but it just happened. 26-yard touchdown reception. So, but it just happened live.
Man, y'all know we don't need no different.
Yeah, we got an outline, but y'all know how we do. Y'all ain't new to this. But let's get started for today. Let's go. Like Solomon said, we start with high school. Everybody is in the playoffs now, or playing playoff games now. It's win or go home.
Yo, win or go home. Well, might well start our game, man. We lost last night.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, man.
we're at home now.
Yeah, we are at home. We lost 49-8, but hey, for man, we had a pretty good season, man. So hey.
Yeah, it didn't end like we wanted it to end. Of course, we wanted it to end with the gold ball, but it didn't. It just wasn't in the plans for that. And I want to give a special shout out to the entire Oklahoma Chieftains football team
Yep.
and to the seniors. Y'all seniors, y'all boys know I love y'all like y'all my own. I fuss at y'all, I yell at y'all, but at the same time, y'all know y'all need some. I'm just one call away. Y'all know my house, your house is your house. Y'all know how I feel about y'all. So
Yeah, man.
much respect. I love y'all boys. I'ma miss being out there with y'all, cheering my heart out for y'all on Friday nights. If you know me, then y'all know exactly how I feel about it. So, but it is, our season ended.
You are doing a lot of talking. Can I please get some words in?
Y'all know what? I quit. This gonna be the Solomon podcast from here on out. I quit. Talk, boy.
No, I'm saying you could. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, like she said, man, yeah, shout out to all the team, to the whole team, and all the senior, man. For y'all do know I was a senior. That was my last high school football game. But hey, man, shout out to the team, all the young guys. Y'all continue to keep getting better, keep building, keep listening to the coaches, man. Y'all keep balling, bro, for real.
Yeah. And for the seniors coming up, I think we had 3 on the team that are juniors. Now they'll be seniors next year. Y'all boys, the seniors that's coming up next year, KJ, Silas, Tyler. Y'all know what it take. Y'all gonna be the captains that we need y'all to be. And I'ma still be there cheering for y'all.
Oh yeah,
loud as ever.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be there now. Yeah, we definitely still gonna be there.
Yeah,
For
so
sure, definitely
y'all
still gonna be
and
there.
y'all go out there and show them the be different type of young men that y'all are.
Yeah, man, most definitely for real, bro. Y'all keep balling. Like I said, y'all young guys said Silas, KJ, Tyler, y'all gonna be seeing next year. Y'all know what we went through this year. All the problem that we had, we could have been way better than what we should have. But you know what I'm saying. But hey, Y'all change the culture, man. You got to start somewhere. Y'all
That's
started
right.
up.
And why not start with y'all? But moving on to another game, since we in 1A, let's start off, keep it 1A.
Mm-hmm.
Smithville played Baldwin last night.
Yep, Baldwin won that game.
That wasn't no shocker, 45-0.
Yeah, that was not a shock at all.
Calhoun City. Them
Calhoun
boys
City, they
still balling.
They
beat Northside last night 36-6. Them boys still undefeated.
But we been saying that Calhoun City was gonna make a deep run.
Yeah, we have been saying that. Up the road, Lafayette County, they beat Canton last night 14-10.
Yep.
So them boys still balling. Hey, Hamilton still in it.
Hamilton still in it 2-8. They won 32-28.
Marble had another close game last night.
But they won though.
They beat Humphreys County 27-20.
Mm-hmm.
Now this next game.
What game?
Louisville and New Albany. Now, if you're a New Albany fan, of course you always going to the game believing you can win.
Yeah.
And them folk were talking big noise on Facebook talking about they gonna beat Louisville and blah blah blah.
I knew Louisville gonna win.
Yeah, I did
game.
too. Louisville beat New Albany 37-0.
Yeah, like we said, bro, Louisville went state again.
They going all the way. But now this is a shocker. Caledonia and Newton County. Caledonia still in there.
Yeah, Caledonia still in there.
Caledonia is proof that the regular season
don't mean nothing.
Because the playoffs, they been balling. They beat Ripley last week.
Yep, number 1 seed.
This week they beat Newton County 27-24.
Hey, shout out to them guys, bro. They down there balling for real, man.
That week though, they got them boys from Louisville.
They got Louisville.
Yup. So that I don't know, but we'll see.
Nah, they're gonna be a good game, but you know I'm around with Louisville.
Me too.
I got Louisville.
Too. Oxford beat Germantown in overtime last night, 47-44.
That was a good game.
West Lyons.
They
still in it. They beat Potts Camp last night, 24-15.
Yeah, but they got Biggerville this week.
They got Biggersville next week. Now this next game. This was a good game.
A great game by the way the score looking.
Yeah, Houston and Senatobia. Houston won 21-20.
Yep.
So I mean, you gonna tell them about that play?
No, I mean y'all will. All right.
Or we gonna talk about it in the Mr. Class stuff?
No, we saying not, man.
Okay.
Y'all. Well, we'll talk. Well, now we're gonna save it to the end, but we do have some highlights from. Now we don't have. We got some feedback play-by-play from the Houston and Senatobia game, but we're gonna get more in depth in there after we go over all the high school scores.
Okay, let's start with easy win against South Haven. We knew that.
44-0. Yeah.
Starver is playing Oxford Friday night, and they got to go to Oxford.
Yeah, I got Starver winning
that
game.
I got Starver in Tupelo meaning North Half.
Yep.
Yeah, we been
just like
saying
last
it.
year.
Yeah, just like last year.
And the outcome will be the same thing. Starver gonna win.
Shocker! This was a shocker to me. Barterman and TCPS.
There was a huge shocker at that.
Now,
because it was a blowout.
WTVA, which we get our scores from, they had got the score is 42-7.
Yeah, but I heard it was 42-14.
But when I watched End Zone last night on WCBI, they said it was 42-14. Either way it goes, Barterman won.
Yeah, now that was shocker game to me. I thought TCPS was gonna beat Barterman.
I thought TCPS was gonna beat Barterman also, but I also thought if Barterman did win, it would only be by a touchdown or a field goal. But it was a blowout. Barterman will play Baldwin next week. Saltillo, they're out of it. They lost to Warren Central 46-19.
Yep.
Now this was a good game. We kept up with this game while we were watching y'all game. West Lauderdale and Amer. Y'all know we got family, on both West Lauderdale and Amer.
Yep.
And West Lauderdale
pulling it out.
They pulled it out.
14-7. Yep.
So West Lauderdale will play Houston next week in Houston.
Yep.
Yeah, that needs to be a Thursday game.
It do.
So we can go.
Yeah, but I doubt if they change.
Yeah, I do too, because it's really, less and less teams in the playoffs.
It really surprised me that they didn't move our game
to Thursday. Me too. I was saying all week, I was like, I'm going to have to find somebody to work for me Thursday because they going to move the game. But they did. No surprise here. West Point beat Gentry 54-8. North Panola.
They lost.
That boy that committed to state.
JJ Hero.
Yeah.
He played with them.
Yeah, North Panola lost 49-20.
Yeah, but I thought there was, looking at the score, you would say it was a blowout, but I really thought it was gonna be a better game. I didn't know Winona was undefeated though.
I didn't either.
I didn't know that. Well, I think that if they not undefeated, I know they only lost like one game. They got like a real good
record. Yeah. Any more high school games you want to talk about?
No, I think that's it. We went over all of them pretty much, except for all the ones in Alabama. You know, Alabama not our area, so
yeah. So if you're
we didn't even say Tupelo score.
We didn't say how we forget Tupelo.
Tupelo beat DeSoto Central last night 34-14, y'all.
Tupelo will play Madison Central in Tupelo next week.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a good game because we watched when they played Madison Central in Madison Central.
Yep.
And Madison Central almost came back to win that game in the end. So
they almost did.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think that's gonna be an easy win for Tupelo, but I do think they're going to win. Anybody else? I don't know how we forgot Tupelo.
I'm looking to see if anybody else. East Webster beat Kossuth 32-10.
I think North Half gonna beat East Webster and Calhoun City
for 2A.
Yeah.
Let me see who else in 2A. Or it could be Hamilton and Calhoun City.
Yeah, I forgot Hamilton moved up.
Hamilton or Calhoun City.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at that bracket in 2A and see who Hamilton play. Cause Hamilton might play East Webster. But I don't know who Calhoun City will play.
Yeah, I didn't see that last night. They showed it, but I don't remember who they said.
Yeah, I don't know who Calhoun City will. I don't even know who left in 2A
Me
for
either.
Calhoun City to play.
Is Charleston left?
That's who I think that's who Calhoun City play.
Okay.
No, will Charleston beat North though?
Charleston up there by Oxford. It's on the other side of Oxford.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look in there.
It should be North, but the way they realigned
that's
stuff,
but we're gonna have to look into that though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look in there, look at the bracket, see who left in 2A.
Yeah. But moving on, y'all. If you're from Mississippi, you know that they do what they call Mr. Football winners, and they name what they. I don't even know who they is. I don't know who vote on this or what.
I think it's MSHAA. I think
the Mississippi High School Athletic Association.
Yeah, I think it's them.
That's who vote.
It's their committee. I think.
Okay. Well, they name who they think are the best players from each class.
Yeah, from 1A through 7A.
Yeah, from 1A to 7A, the top player from each class.
Or that had the best season.
Yeah, and I have that list. They announced that list on Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah,
it might even be Wednesday. I can't remember.
I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, but I have that list. And starting with Class 1A, you have Mr. Gavin Griffin from Velma Jackson. That's the school down south.
Yeah, I saw that. Velma Jackson just got moved to 1A district.
They were 2A. Okay. And to Class 2A, you have Adarius McDougal from Sebastopol. Class 3A, excuse me, Chase Richardson from Winona.
Okay.
Class 4.
I think that's their quarterback.
Really?
Winona, I think. I don't know for sure, but I think that is their quarterback.
Class 4A, you have Mr. Will is it Elkos or Elkels?
I think it's Elkels.
Elkels.
I think it's Elkels.
From right over there, Chickasaw County boy, Houston, Mississippi.
Yep.
Shout out to you, young man. Class 5A, no surprise. KD from West Point.
Yeah, no surprise there at all.
Class 6A, Jamonte Waller from Picayune.
Okay.
And Class 7A, Trey Petty from Starkville.
Yeah.
Okay,
man. Before we talk about this list, shout out to all those guys that were named on this list, man. Y'all done had a great season, obviously, because y'all are the Mr. Football of y'all conference division, whatever you want to call it. But like we said, man, shout out to all y'all guys. Y'all different, be different type of guy, man. Y'all boys keep balling.
Yes. Like Solomon said, definitely some be different type of men. But with any list, there's always some controversy. And the controversy that came from this list
was with Mr. Foy.
Was with Mr. Foy, Mr. Will from Houston. Now, if you know me and if you've been at any of your games, y'all know I cheer.
She the loudest one there.
I am, and as much as I cheer, as much as I tell the boys what they do wrong, I tell them what they do right. In the same sentence, I'm a criticize, but I'm a uplift them. That's just who I am. I have been that way. I am consistent with it.
Yeah,
okay?
Like she said, if you know, man, if you ever been to one of Oklahoma games, basketball or football, even baseball, she gonna be the loudest one there. You gonna know that's LaToya Buchanan.
And not only am I cheering for my son, I'm cheering for your son too. I'm cheering for the whole team because I know it's no I in the word team.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, the controversy came from, it's a player from Macomb. Apparently he's the quarterback. They call him Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And people on Facebook were so upset that this young man, mainly people from Macomb, was so upset that this young man did not win Mr. Class 4A, that they were talking about Will. They were coming at him personally.
Yeah,
they weren't attacking his game. They were attacking him personally. Now, at the end of the day, that is still a child.
Yep.
And I would never attack a child personally. And it was grown people on there doing this.
Yeah.
And that's why the petty side of me, I was so glad Macomb lost last night. I don't know who they played. I don't know what the score was, but I know they lost. And some of the people on Facebook, they were saying what I was thinking. They was like, "No, Macomb, y'all got Juicy. Juicy an all-star. He ready to go to the NFL right now, you know." Yeah. But y'all lost. And then people from Macomb were clapping back, talking about, "Well, our kicker got hurt." Really?
I mean, a kicker do make an impact of the game.
A kicker does make an impact.
But if you losing by more than 3 points, that kicker being out don't make no difference.
Does not make a difference.
That don't make a difference at all. Unless you losing by 1 or 3, that kicker stuff all with.
Exactly. And my thing is this too. Of course, like, I feel like you could have been Mr. 1A.
Yeah, but we don't have stats though. Like,
exactly.
We don't have no stat keeper.
But I said that to say this. Every parent is going to feel like their child
is the best.
Is the best.
That's how it should be.
Exactly. And not faulting the parents for that. But at the same time, don't fault the young. Don't talk about the young man that did win.
Exactly.
And and speaking of this young man, we got some feedback from that game last night, and Will had
the game-winning tackle.
He did.
Yep.
You want to tell? You go ahead and explain the play to me.
I was gonna try to get some words in, y'all. Y'all know Toy to run out, but it's all good.
I ain't gonna talk no more this podcast. Go ahead.
Oh, I got $20. You can't do that. I got 20. You can't do that. But man, like she said though, he did make the game-winning tackle. Houston, it was 14-14. Houston got the ball. They went down and scored. Then Senatobia got the ball. They came down and scored 2, but they wanted to go for 2 after they scored to put the nail in the coffin. Houston got a pass interference call when Senatobia actually scored, but they got closer to the line, went for it again, and they tried to run it. They ran the wheel side, stuffed.
And that was the end of the game.
Yeah, but hey, shout out to Big Ten.
Big Ten. We hear about you over here in Oklahoma, boy, on the BeDifferent Podcast.
We got some ties to Houston. We be hearing about y'all boys over there, man. They said Big Ten had a good game last night, too. So shout out to him, too, man.
Hey.
For real.
Y'all want to come on the podcast?
Hey, for real. If y'all want to come on the podcast, let us know. If y'all listening, anybody out there, any athletes that we talk about on the podcast, if y'all want to come, we'll put you out there, man. It's all love over here. We want everybody to eat over here. We want to eat. We want you to eat.
Exactly. We believe it's enough room at the table for everybody to eat. Y'all want to come on the podcast, go to Instagram and let us know. Go to Twitter, YouTube. If you know us and you know somebody that got the connection to us,
let us know.
Let us know. We want you.
For real. We looking for some guests, man. We only have one guest on the podcast. We looking for some new people to bring on, man. We trying to put everybody on. We trying to grow big and just go worldwide, man. For real.
Exactly. You got anything else for high school?
I would say, that's it for high school, man. Trying to get into these colleges. Like we said earlier, we actually are currently watching the Alabama and Kentucky game. Alabama is winning 14-0 right now. 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, they winning. But
CJ Hank, Mississippi State gonna lose today.
I don't even know who we play, but yeah, we probably gonna lose.
Y'all gonna lose today.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, Michigan. No, we gonna talk about Michigan.
We're gonna get that a little bit later.
Yeah. Texas Tech playing Kansas. Kansas number 16. I did not realize it.
Mm-hmm. Kansas been playing some ball this year.
Now this is gonna be a good game later on today. Tennessee and Missouri.
Missouri, you say that, but Missouri, I don't.
You think they done lost their little confidence,
Who?
Missouri?
No, I got Missouri beating Tennessee.
Really?
Easily.
I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I do think it's gonna be a good game.
I got Missouri winning that one.
Okay, well we'll see. The number 1 team, Ohio State, got Michigan State. That should be an
Ohio
easy
State gonna
win
that blowout.
Yep. Hey, Ole Miss got Georgia.
Ole Miss got Georgia.
We talked about that a little bit on Top Game
Tuesday, yeah, but that's gonna be a good game. But I think I'm gonna say Ole Miss for the upset.
What?
I'm saying Ole Miss for the upset.
I'm going Georgia.
Ole Miss for the upset. If Ole Miss defense can come out there and just get a couple stops, Ole Miss for the upset.
See, again, like I said on Top Game Tuesday, I don't think Ole Miss defense. Bama just scored another touchdown.
I know, because it's Bama.
I didn't even know they had the ball. I thought Kentucky had the ball.
Because it's Bama. We just liked it.
No, your quarterback hurt.
Man, he ain't. That is an ankle. He just rolled a little bit. He just got to walk it off. He going to be all right.
I don't think, getting back to Ole Miss and Georgia, I don't think Ole Miss defense going to be able to stop them. Man. Now, true enough, Georgia has not been the dominant team that we're used to. Yeah. But I still don't think Ole Miss defense will be able to stop them.
Like I said, Ole Miss just need just 3 stops. I give them 3 stops.
And they going to win.
3 stops and they offense come out there and perform how they been performing. I got Ole Miss for the upset. I got Ole Miss for the upset.
I finna say I think their offense going to hold up, but I don't know. Oh, that's how Bama got the ball back. That boy fumbled.
Yep. But yeah, man, getting into, like I said, Ohio State got Michigan State, Georgia got Ole Miss. What the number 3 team?
Mississippi State got Texas A&M, so we definitely gonna lose today.
Mississippi State got Texas A&M?
Yeah,
y'all
we definitely gonna lose. Yeah.
Definitely gonna lose.
Florida got LSU.
That's gonna be a good game.
I got LSU.
I do too, but that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
though.
I think so. Who Deion and them got today?
Arizona. They have Arizona at 1:00.
The way they been playing, I can't.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just can't bet on. I mean, I ain't going against Prime, but
they been they But it's his first season though.
Yeah, exactly.
It's his first year. I feel like they win a couple more games, gonna make a bowl game this year, and then come back stronger next year. I know they're gonna have a better season next year.
Yeah,
sure.
And I think too, I was so surprised about how quick he had success at Jackson State that I thought it was going to transfer over. And not saying that he hasn't been successful in Boulder, because he has been, but
it's different.
Yeah, it's different. Level. It's different levels. Exactly. I agree with that. Level, But we just brought up Michigan a while ago, but we said we're going to talk about
Michigan
it later.
Got Penn State.
And they are currently losing 3-0.
Yep.
But Jim Harbaugh is not on the side.
Nope, he's suspended
again. He is suspended. This is the second time this season. You are correct. He was suspended for the first 4 games of the season. And for y'all first off, shout out to Jeff Snow, because Jeff do what we ask y'all to do. He send me stuff that he want us to talk about on the podcast. And that's what we be telling y'all to do.
Exactly,
anything y'all want us to talk about, just send it to us. And we'll try to, we're going to research it and we're going to talk about it. Exactly. So Jeff sent this story just to make sure we have been hearing about it. And so we appreciate that, Jeff. Keep doing it. Mm-hmm. But for y'all that don't know, Michigan has been accused of stealing of sign stealing.
Yep, from other team sidelines.
From other team sidelines. And the Big Ten has suspended Jim Harbaugh. But this is the crazy part to me. He can't be on the sideline on Saturday, but he can coach the rest of the week. Like, he can still be at practice and stuff, but he just can't be on the sideline.
Well, it's not a suspension then.
Like, what's the punishment? You know what I'm saying?
There's not no suspension then, because he's still with his team, still preparing them every week. So the same thing he preparing for is what they're going to go out and do on Saturday, regardless if he's on the sideline or not.
Exactly. So I don't understand it. But it's crazy.
Yeah.
But offensive coordinator Sharon Moore, that's who will be on the sideline as the head coach today.
Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him. Stephen A., they were talking about this story on First Take one day this week. Mm-hmm. And Stephen A. said he thinks the punishment should be that Michigan don't get a playoff spot.
I saw that. Yeah, he said they don't be able to make the college football playoff. But I mean, that does make sense though, cause that is cheating.
Yeah, I agree.
That's literally cheating. You sending people to the game to watch your opponent, to watch team. You got to play next week's sideline and watch they play.
And that is cheating. That is
like
the definition.
Literally it's cheating.
Yeah, and so most of the stuff Stephen A. say, I'd be like, man, this man crazy.
Yeah, but that makes sense.
I agree with him
on
that one. Yeah, because that's not fair. You
exactly.
know?
Like, yeah, you watch film to learn the plays, but you are going to the sideline to get these players signed. Like, you gonna know what they running before the ball even snapped.
You are literally at the game,
exactly.
Stealing that. And they didn't learn from the Patriots that year when they got caught doing it. I mean, because Jim was coaching in the NFL doing all of that, so I know he knows about this.
Exactly.
So man, come on, man, you got to do better.
Got to do better. Got to be more careful. But more college games. Florida State got Miami today.
That should be an easy win for them.
Florida State. Washington got Utah. That should be a good game.
Let me ask you something. You know, the top 4 teams in the college playoff right now is Ohio State, Michigan, Florida State, and Georgia.
Yeah.
Do you think Washington deserves to be in one of them top spots? Because right now, Washington on the outside looking in at what, number 5?
Number 5, yeah.
For them to get in, one of them teams going to have to lose.
Exactly, because strength of schedule.
Yeah.
It's strength of schedule. Washington, like, they are playing teams, but they just haven't played, like, no big, like, major team. Like, the only major team that they really just didn't play.
USC.
If say, yeah, you could consider USC, Oregon, and maybe Michigan State. But Michigan State really haven't been.
I wouldn't consider Michigan
State haven't did. I would based off last season because they had a great season last year. They just went down this year.
Yeah. Anything else on college?
Let me see, man. Make sure we got all the
Auburn
games.
play Arkansas. That just came across the screen
that's gonna be
today.
A good game.
I think I'm gonna go with Auburn on that one.
Arkansas. I'm gonna go Arkansas.
You never know about KJ Daniels.
That name not KJ Daniels, man. KJ Jefferson.
Where I get KJ Daniels from?
I don't know. See, you be talking too much. You gotta get your words right.
Anyway, let's move on to the NFL.
USC got Oregon this week too.
Oregon gonna win.
Yeah, I got Oregon winning that game.
Moving on to the NFL.
Let's go ahead and go to the NFL sports, man.
Thursday night, the Panthers played the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears won 16-13.
Yep.
You watched that game?
A little bit of it. I didn't finish it, though. I did watch the start of it.
I watched most of it. Actually, it was a pretty good game.
I said, it wasn't no bad game.
It was a pretty good game. Montez Sweat came out and showed why the Bears paid him all that money. Because he did his thing. Bryce Young, he was 21-38, 185 yards. Who is the Bears quarterback? I don't even know this.
Tyler Bagnett.
Mm-hmm. He was 20 of 33, 162 yards. Him and Bryce had similar numbers.
Yeah. He just filling in for Justin Fields right now.
Yeah. Rushing yards, Foreman for the Bears, 21 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
Yep.
Receiving yards, D. Moore, 5 receptions, 58 yards for the Bears. For the Panthers, you had C. Hubbard. Who is it? Do you know?
I'm trying to think. I might say Chase Hubbard. I think that might be his first name. I'm not for sure, but C. Hubbard. I said 9 carries, 23 yards.
I ain't had no running game at all.
Not at all.
Striking, I was going to say straight hand, but striking, yeah, I see that. See, he only had 1 reception for 45 yards. So, I mean, you can see why the Bears won, but it was a pretty good game.
It was a good, sorry game.
Exactly.
A good, sorry game.
A good old sorry game. But Sunday, you got the Colts and the Patriots. They playing in Germany. That's another early game.
Why are these folks in these games so early? At least it's a game that really ain't going.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting up and watching that game. I'm going to pick the Colts, but...
Yeah, I got the Colts winning that game. But the Patriots, they been trying to improve, trying to make a comeback.
I think Bill Belichick hanging on by a thread.
Just by a little thread.
Just by a little string, yes. Texas and the Bengals. I just saw something that said T. Higgins going to be out for that game.
Oh, that's going to be a good game still, though. Yeah. CJ Stroud been balling.
Yeah. And
CJ Stroud been balling.
And the Bengals getting their stuff together. Yeah, so I think that's going to be a good game, too.
But I still got the Bengals, though.
Yeah, I can't.
Got the Bengals winning that one. CJ Stroud, he good, but the Texans, they young.
I think the experience is going to bring the Bengals over the Texans. This next game, the Saints and the Vikings.
That's gonna be a great game.
Man, I'm not going against my boy Josh.
I got the Vikings
winning that too. I'm not going against my boy Josh.
Got the Vikings winning.
Did y'all not see what Josh did last week?
I do got the Vikings winning that game. That's gonna be a very good game.
But I'm gonna ride with my boy Josh.
Oh yeah, they got this. They got the Saints winning that game.
They sure do. Packers Steelers.
I got Steelers winning that game.
I think I'm gonna ride with the Steelers. I think Packers quarterback, the Steelers defense gonna get to him. He gonna throw 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Titans Bucks. That's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a. Didn't they already play?
I don't know. I don't know, but I got the Titans winning that game though.
Me too.
Me too.
Well, and yeah, Will Levis, the starting quarterback. Yeah, yep, I got the Titans. 49ers Jaguars. This a game the 49ers need to win. But I ain't counting them Jaguars
ain't gonna lay down.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, Sunshine.
Jaguars
Sunshine ain't going, man. I'm trying to tell you.
He ain't gonna lay down. But like I said, 49ers need to win this game, especially off a 3-game losing streak.
And they had a bye last week.
Yeah, but coming off that bye, their body, they are healing, they resting and all their players back. They should come out. Have a good game, but like I said, Jaguars not gonna lay down.
Not at all. And then I want to say they playing them in Jacksonville, so that's gonna be a pretty good game.
Jaguars not gonna lay down, but Browns and the Ravens.
Hey, I'm going with Lamar.
I'm going with the Ravens too, but
the Browns ain't gonna lay. What you just said about the Jaguars,
they ain't gonna lay
down.
The
Browns ain't gonna. And Deshaun back. Yeah, I think that should be a good game.
The Browns been playing some ball, man, for real.
But I'm still gonna ride with the Ravens. Now this gonna be a good sorry game.
Falcons and the Cardinals. A good sorry game.
Kyler Murray gonna be back.
I got the Cardinals winning that game.
See, that's why I'm picking the Falcons.
Why Kyler Murray gonna be back?
I'm going with that.
No, I got the Cardinals winning that game though.
Lions Chargers.
That's gonna be a good game.
I'm going with the Lions.
Me too. I'm going with the Lions. I'm going with the Lions. The Chargers, they gonna come to play, but the Lions gonna come to play too.
Yep.
And I just got, I got the Lions. The Chargers, I don't know. They missing something.
But I don't know what it is though. I can't put my finger on what they missing. But you are right. They are missing something. This next game,
Giants and the Cowboys.
Cowboys should win, but the Cowboys be Cowboys.
The Cowboys be Cowboys, man. For real. But that's gonna be a good game though.
No, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know. Daniel Jones ain't playing.
If Dak come out and play how he been playing these past few games, Cowboys gonna blow them out. The Cowboys are gonna blow them out.
But again,
but if Dak come out playing like that, cause this Dak we been seeing ain't been Dak.
Yeah.
I don't know who they been.
That's been Dakota.
Yeah, that's been Dakota. If Dak come out and play, it's gonna be a close game.
Yeah. If Dakota come out playing, it's gonna be a close game.
I thought Dakota was the good Dak. Dak been playing good these previous games.
Yeah, you right.
All right, boy, see,
shut up.
I'm gonna get it right, y'all. We getting there. But my Seahawks, we got the Commander this week. We gonna win. Easy win.
Y'all should win.
I'm not even gonna say easy win because the Commander's been playing, bro. Sam Howell, that quarterback, he been doing the best with what he got.
Yes, he's playing his hand the best
way, bro.
Yep.
He's playing the cards he's dealt, literally the best way he can.
Yeah. A good old sorry Sunday night game that the NFL should have flexed. Y'all hear them dogs.
No, I doubt it. You know, we always say that, but when we go back and listen, we don't never hear them in the background.
But y'all, again, that ain't nothing new. Y'all used to it.
But yeah, the Jets and the Raiders got the Sunday night game.
Okay, a good old, you know what, though? I say that's going to be a good old sorry game. But sometimes all you got to do is change leadership. And that'll change your team.
So what you talking about? With the Raiders?
With the Raiders, that new head coach, like, it was a different Raiders team last Sunday.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to go with the Raiders. I'm going to go with the Raiders.
You know I got to go against you. I got to go with the Jets. I got to go against you. I got to go against you.
You can go against them, but the Raiders going to win that game.
The Jets going to win the game. Zach Wilson going to come out there and do it to him.
We'll see. Monday night, Broncos, Bills.
Hey, that's not a bad
Monday night game. The Bills need the win, but
I got the Bills winning though.
Yeah,
I do got the Bills because the Broncos, but
the Broncos had a bye week last week.
The Bills, they missing something too. I don't know what the Bills need, bro. Josh Allen be out there playing like he nervous, throwing picks all over the place. Like I don't know, man.
the Bills, maybe they need another wide receiver besides Stephon Diggs. Maybe
they got Gabe Davis.
Yeah,
but he don't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just again, like you said, they are definitely missing something.
But they got they got the talent, bro. They just can't. They just don't. I don't know, bro.
It's like. And I don't even think it's on the defensive side. It's something offensive.
Offensively, that is missing.
It's something offensive.
They can't finish the big. They cannot close out big games.
And I don't know why, but keeping on the NFL, you know they award the top rusher.
Yeah, I say I'm glad you got that because you got the rush and I got passing yards.
Okay, every season. And right now, somebody must be out there with them dogs.
Them dogs out there going crazy. Now they might hear them this time for real.
The top 5 rushing yards, top 5 players with the most rushing yards this season so far, it's a tight race. Right now, at number 1, you got Christian McCaffrey with 652. Zach Moss from the Indianapolis Colts, 615.
Yep.
DeAndre Swift, Philadelphia Eagles, 614. Raheem Mostert from the Dolphins, which we've talked about him a lot.
Yep, 605.
And then you got Derrick Henry with 601.
Okay, so that's a tight race.
It's not a clear winner yet. I mean,
but hey, it's the same way with passing yards though, because right now top 5 passing yards, Tua with number 1 with 2,609. Sam Howell, who we just talked about, yep, he number 2 with 2,471. Patrick Mahomes number 3 with 2,442. Josh Allen number 4 with 2,423, and Jalen Hurts number 5 with 2,347.
See, that's what I don't understand. Like you said, the Bills are missing something. Josh Allen is number 4 with the top 5 passing yards, but y'all still losing.
But he throwing interceptions. I think Josh Allen got like 8 interceptions.
He got more than that. Yeah,
like Josh Allen literally throw almost 2 interceptions a game, bro.
And like you said, what is it that's missing? Because like that other list we had on a previous episode, like he had the top completion percentage, but y'all still out here losing. Like
that don't make sense.
The math ain't mathing, as they say.
It ain't adding up, bro. It is not adding up at all.
I don't understand it. Now I got something else. Out of Marvin must be out there. He gotta be.
He gotta be because they running around. He gotta be out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, y'all know how we do.
Yeah, we did just like literally real authentic stuff that's going on live, bro. This ain't no faking.
But in the NFL today, let me ask you what you think. Who is to you the most valuable wide receiver?
Valuable, like what you mean? I have stats or like money worth?
I assume this list it can't be going on stats.
Why you say that?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what they say. Pro Football Focus. It has the most valuable receivers this season according to PFF WAR. I don't even know what PFF WAR is. But the most valuable wide receivers. Number 1, A.J. Brown.
Okay.
Number 2, Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
And number 3, C.D. Lamb.
And you don't think that's based off stats?
I thought
gonna be the best.
No, I agree with this list, but I thought Tyreek would be ahead of A.J.
No. Okay. I don't think that list, like looking at, I don't think that's as in 1, 2, 3 as in order.
You just
think
they just posted, okay.
Because arguably them are the three best receivers.
I mean,
in the league
I
right
agree
now.
with the list. I think they are the 3. And honestly, on my list.
And then even on stats, I'm still got A.J. Brown over Tyreek Hill.
I was just about to say that on my list, A.J. is still, he got an edge over Tyreek.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I can agree with that list.
But I got this other list right here. It's a strength of schedule remaining via ESPN analytics. This top 10. Number 1, Cincinnati Bengals. Number 2, Philadelphia Eagles. 3, the Ravens. 4, the Commanders. 5, Broncos. 6, Patriots. 7, Chiefs. 8, Buffalo Bills. 9, Cardinals. And number 10, Miami Dolphins.
This the hardest schedule for the rest of the season.
Yep, strength of schedule, man. They got the hardest schedules.
You didn't say Kansas City?
Yes, I did. That was number 7.
Oh. Did you say Dallas?
I ain't say Dallas. Cincinnati number 1. Like I said, Eagles 2.
Yeah. The Bengals got the hardest one,
yeah,
huh?
I can see that.
Yeah, because they got to play. They playing Lamar and them next Thursday on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah. But looking at the date when this was posted, it say October 19th. So it is an older list, but they still playing hard.
The schedule's still the same. Yeah. So that I could. And then you said the Eagles was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Who they got left to play?
I don't know. Who do the Eagles got left to play?
Because they done played the Cowboys twice.
Yep.
They done played the Eagles twice. I mean the Eagles.
They
done played the Commanders twice. So they got the Giants left to play. We do know that.
They play the Giants tomorrow.
No, they don't.
Not tomorrow.
The Cowboys play the Giants tomorrow. The Eagles in Kansas City got a bye week this week.
Okay. I was like, we just talked about it. No, they don't. I'm over here tripping. Y'all over here tripping, freaking out.
Anything else in football?
Yeah, man, I got a whole bunch of stuff I sent you. Or you just want to say some of this stuff for Top Game Tuesday?
You say some of it.
All right, we say
some. So we already 40 minutes in,
We are there, and we got to talk about basketball. But I do got to talk about this list right here, though. Because there's a lot of teams on this list that have bad records, but they defense are playing.
The Jets?
The Jets, for one, exactly. The Jets are 4-4, but they have a top 10 defense. This is a top 10 defense. Number 1, Cleveland Browns. Number 2, Baltimore Ravens. Number 3, Dallas Cowboys. Number 4, Kansas City Chiefs. Number 5, Detroit Lions. Number 6, Atlanta Falcons. Number 7, New Orleans Saints. Number 8, the Panthers. Number 9, the Jets. And number 10, the 49ers.
49ers number 10?
49ers are number 10. They give up 315 yards per game. And total this season they given up 2,520 yards.
And I think those last 3 games.
The last 3 games, yeah, they did hurt them. But looking at the Browns, they number 1, only allowing 234 yards a game.
So do they got a losing record?
They 5-3.
Oh, okay.
They got a winning record. They 5-3, but they started off slow. Though.
Yeah, and like the Browns,
they started off real slow.
Like we were just saying about them playing the Ravens tomorrow. That's gonna be a good game. The Browns are not gonna. They are not the Cleveland Browns of old.
It's gonna be a good defensive game because the Ravens number 2, like I said, they only give up 262 yards a game.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a pretty good game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. But the Falcons though, this will get me.
The Falcons,
they on here, bro. They got a losing record.
The Falcons are losing. Yeah,
they only give up 300 yards a game.
I don't know.
Man. But like you said, man, we 40 minutes in. That's enough for football. We're gonna get some more deep. I got a whole bunch of stuff that we can talk about football, but we're gonna get more in that Top Game Tuesday, man.
Basketball.
Let's go ahead and jump to this basketball side of things, man.
The Clippers are 0-3 since getting James Harden.
The Clippers should never got James Harden.
Never should have gotten.
We've been saying it, and I know we may sound like we are some James Harden haters over here, but bro, his time was good in Houston.
Yep.
I'll give you that. His time was in Houston. James Harden now ain't doing nothing.
He just out there.
Just out there in the way. And you showing because the Clippers ain't did nothing with him. He is in the way, literally.
And they lost last night to the Dallas Mavericks, 144-126.
Exactly.
And you got James Harden. Come on now.
And you talking about that just versus who you said?
The Mavericks.
Versus the Nets, Paul George 7 from 20 from the field. Kawhi Leonard 7 for 16. Russell Westbrook 6 for 18. James Harden 4 for 9.
But he y'all savior. I saw something on Instagram that said who gonna stop this team?
Man,
everybody.
They are going to stop themselves by trying to outshoot each other. Ain't now one of them making anything.
Exactly. The last night when they played the Mavericks, Luka had 44 points.
Exactly. Ain't no defense. Only person that played defense out of all four of them is Kawhi.
And he was your leading scorer last night. He had 26 points.
Exactly. You know James Harden ain't going to play defense.
Not at all.
Russell play a little defense. He'll play just a little bit. And PG.
Luka also had the most assists for the Clippers last night with 6.
Luka just a baller, though.
Yeah,
Luka just be balling.
Luka just doing his thing.
Like, literally, Luka just balling,
I'm sitting here looking at the score of that game, like, by quarter.
Yeah.
End of the first quarter, it was 33-30.
Okay.
Close, good game.
Good game.
Clippers winning 33-30. The second quarter, the Mavericks scored 47 points. The Clippers only scored 18. So in a whole quarter, you only scored 18 points.
Exactly.
Really?
And gave up almost 50 points.
Exactly.
No, bro, you ain't winning no game like that.
Now, the third quarter, they were even. Both scored 38. But the Clippers were so far ahead.
Saying by then, it's over. Game over.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just, I don't know what the Clippers going to do. I don't know why they thought bringing in James Harden was going to help them, because right now, it ain't working. But we're going to see what's going to happen.
We're going to see, man. But I got this other stat right here. Now, I know some of these numbers not accurate because I think they have played more. I know for a fact they played because the Thunder played last night. But Chet and Victor, Victor was the number one pick this year. Chet was the number one pick last season, but he didn't get to play because he got hurt in the summertime, so he's still considered a rookie.
So he got hurt in the summer. He kind of had a situation like Ben Simmons had.
I'm telling you, he hurt his foot playing against LeBron in the Pro-Am League.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he broke it or something like that. But through their first 7 games, like I said, I know these stats not accurate because the Thunder did play another game last night. But Victor, he has 136 points. Chet had 119 points. Chet got 56 rebounds. Victor has 59 rebounds. And Chet got 17 blocks. Victor got 18 blocks.
So their numbers are really tit for tat.
Yeah, I just threw that in there, y'all, because these right here are 1 and 2 candidate for arguably Rookie of the Year.
And they up and coming. Exactly. This is the future of the NBA. So,
literally, future of the NBA. Chet 7-1, Victor 7-5, and they still both play center, shoot threes, dribbling.
They are not your typical 7-foot centers.
Exactly.
Where is Chet from? He's not from the United States, is he?
Is he? He's Minnesota. Because him and Jalen Suggs, the point guard from the Magic, they went to high school together.
Oh, okay. I thought he was from overseas or somewhere.
I think if they didn't go to high school together, I know they play on the same AAU team.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. But some basketball games from last night, Friday night. The Timberwolves,
man.
Hey, them boys up and coming.
Hooper, man. Shout out Anthony Edwards, bro. Yeah. That boy be balling, bro.
Do you remember on an earlier episode of the podcast, we were talking about them, and we said Karl Anthony Towns was okay being Robin. He just needed a Batman.
Exactly.
Anthony Edwards, that's his Batman.
That is his Batman.
Yeah.
Then they brought Rudy in too, man. Them boys, I'm telling you, bro. Them boys
they
up and
beat
coming,
the Spurs last night, 117-110.
I'm telling you, bro. Them boys up and coming,
They up and coming. Hey, y'all, they in the East. They in the East.
Okay.
The East better watch out. They the sleeper team.
They the sleeper
team.
They are the sleeper team.
They better watch out. My boy LeBron, they beat the Suns last night, 122-119.
Hey, LeBron got hurt.
LeBron got hurt. They said something about his shin. He had 32 points last night. KD had 38.
Okay.
Rebounds, LeBron had 11. KD had 9. Assists, D'Angelo Russell had 9. And Yusuf Nurkic, he had 7.
Yeah, that's who the Suns got from the Trailblazers for DeAndre Ayton.
Did AD play last night?
I don't think AD played last night.
I know he didn't play when they played the Rockets, but I don't know if he played last night or not. The Rockets blew them out when they played the other night. You right about that?
Man, I saw that one quote that Lil Wayne had said. He said, if the Lakers want to win the championship, AD can't be playing. AD got to be on the bench.
I don't disagree. I mean, AD just like you keep saying.
No, AD played last night. He had 18 points with 11 rebounds.
Oh, okay.
He was 5 from 14 from the field, though.
AD ain't consistent enough to me. Like, I don't like we keep saying on this podcast, bruh, get with LeBron.
Exactly.
Trainers.
He got to stay healthy, bro. He got to stay healthy.
I don't know what they doing. AD just. I don't know what to say about AD anymore.
I don't know, but
I have defended him, but you can't defend him no more. Now somebody knocking on this door. Nobody never come to this door.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I asked the question: does AD even want to play basketball?
That's a good question.
I mean, because you can present a valid argument that he doesn't. I mean, just by his inconsistencies with playing games and his scoring. I mean, 18 points last night. You gotta do better than that.
Exactly, but I'm not gonna say I'm a question. Do he want to play the game? I don't know, but I know somebody that we can have that question about though.
Who?
Kawhi.
Kawhi has always presented that Kawhi, because the way Kawhi has always been inconsistent with his playing, and.
Well, I'm not gonna say always.
No, you know what? You're right
because when he was with the Spurs
in the early years,
his earlier years, he was playing. He was consistent. I would give him that, but
you're right.
After Toronto, it started going downhill.
Yeah, it did, and I don't know if it's the people in his ear, because you remember when he went to LA Clippers, I don't know if you remember, but it was a lot of controversy surrounding it, saying the reason he didn't go to the Lakers was because his uncle wanted him to have ABCD.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff he wanted was ridiculous.
Yeah. Now I get what you're saying. He might have some back outside noise coming in, but You a grown man, bro.
Yeah.
That's little kids. So you should been able to be able to tune that stuff out and tell like, hey, this my dream, this my career. I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Hey, something else we gotta talk about before we get out of here. That girl, Caitlin Clark.
Oh yeah, she been hooping.
She
dropped like 44 points.
For y'all that don't know, Caitlin Clark, she plays with Iowa college basketball.
Girl, yeah, WNBA, not WNBA, women's
She's
women's
still
college.
In college.
Yeah, women's college.
She has not gone to the WNBA yet, but I mean, she out there balling. Yeah. Y'all remember last year in the
national championship game for the women.
Her and Angel Reese won at it. Like Angel said, they've been going at each other for years in AAU. They have a relationship. But she had 44 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And this was this been a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
But I can't even. Who did they play? I don't even know who they played.
Let me see. I don't.
And it don't say it in the comments. But
I don't know who they play. Yeah, I'm trying to read the jersey now. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
But anyway, that girl, she was balling that night.
Oh yeah, man.
And y'all know she'll be different type of girl.
For real, bro. She definitely be different type of girl, man.
But and another thing too, what was it I saw? I saw something about.
Now, how you gonna tell me the episode too long, but you said the answer?
I know I gotta say this though.
Nah, I'm just talking
to us, y'all. It was something about LSU women's basketball team. Oh, I know what it was. Did you see? And I don't even know why the NCAA did this because it's stupid to me.
What?
They they did an independent study of the national championship game, women's basketball game.
Okay, from last year?
From Iowa versus LSU.
Okay.
And they said that the amount of correct calls were down from the previous championship game. That the refs made
bad calls.
Yeah. Like, first of all, why you bringing this up now? A whole year
later.
That has nothing to do with it. Like, to me, they trying to downplay LSU.
Yeah.
And that's why I said what I said last week when we talked about how LSU lost the season opener.
Yeah,
they gunning for y'all, LSU. They do not want y'all to win it again. So y'all got to go out there and play like you know how to play.
Yep, you can't underestimate nobody think they gonna give it to you because they ain't, bro.
Exactly. They do not want y'all to win it again. So you got to go out there. Angel, Fly J, all the rest of them, they got to do what they got to do.
Got to ball,
Yeah, you got to ball out.
Yeah, but man, we just finna cut this episode off.
We're almost an hour in.
Yeah, man, this is a long episode. Yes. This is like over 50-minute episode. We ain't never had an episode this long. But y'all know how we got to close out this episode of the Be Different Podcast with the Be Different quote of the week. Y'all, I'm going to be honest. I do not be looking these quotes up. I just go with on the flow. So, the Be Different quote of this week, man. Stay hungry. I'm just gonna say that. Stay hungry. Stay trying to get better at what you want to do. Never settle. Never think you good at anything you're doing. Cause get what? As I did this question on my test in construction class last Friday, it said a person will never stay the same if they always open to change.
Mm-hmm.
So hey,
you said something then, boy.
Exactly. A person will never stay the same if they always open to change. So man, just stay hungry, stay willing to learn something new each and every day, man. Like I said, be different every day. Literally, just be different every day, man.
Until next time, y'all. I'm Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. Thank you for listening to the Be Different Podcast. Make sure to listen and download the Be Different Podcast on Saturday at 2 o'clock as well as Top Game Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and anywhere else where you can listen to your podcast, all at the Be Different Podcast.
As always, you can follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_Be Different Podcast, Twitter @_Be Different Pod. Subscribe to us on our YouTube channel at Be Different Podcast.